What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links Datamine video. Today we're going to be talking about the upcoming event, Duelist Chronicles Battle City Part 2. I'm really excited about this, new update that's going to be coming out after the Yami Marik event that's currently happening right now, just because the Duelist Chronicle events are my favorite. I got a lot of information talking about this stuff, and yeah, let's just get onto it. So first of all, shout out to XOF for data mining all of these, and just all the data mine people in general. Thank you guys so much for finding this stuff. And then also, shout out to It's Brad Has HD because he covered this first, and I was too lazy to find the original images or whatever, so I just went to your boy Brad Has' video and got all these screenshots and stuff like that. So this is mostly just my point of view on it, really. I'm not gonna say that I was the first person to post this stuff, because I definitely wasn't. I just want to make this video just to get my opinions on this Battle City event that's gonna be coming out soon. So yeah, huge shout out to Brad Has HD for getting all these screenshots and stuff like that. So I'll put his YouTube link in the description. Might as well, man, because if you're watching this, Brad, thanks for shouting out my channel a couple times. So the least I can do is shout you guys back. So yeah, go check out his channel. But yeah, these are going to be my impressions on the Battle City event, and I can give you guys my insight on all this stuff. So let's get on to it. So the first thing we're going to be talking about right here is these items right here. So basically, this data mine video is just mostly a bunch of just text. That's, all this stuff about that. This text is kind of like code or whatever for the game, I believe. Not exactly sure, but as you guys can see, this is basically how the layout of the event's gonna work. As you guys know, for the previous Duelist Chronicle events, we get dice fragments, and we use the dice fragments to go around the game board, if you guys, seen those previously. And then, yeah, as you guys can see, there's all of these. Item 1, dice fragment. Item 2, the Millennium Coins. Those are used to get new cards. And then item 03, 04, and 05 are just the dice. If you have those type of items, you get a guaranteed 1, 2, or 3 a roll. So yeah, if you guys didn't know that already, there's that. And then we also have something that's brand new, and this is why we're going to be talking about this. This is item 06 of the Offerings to the Divine. That's actually an extremely interesting item, because that has not been in any Duelist Chronicle event yet, so that's going to be an exclusive and a new thing to the Battle City Part 2. That's going to be really interesting. I wonder what this Offerings to the Divine is going to be. I guess my theory on it, I don't really know. It clearly has to do something related to the Egyptian gods, that's for sure. But that's just kind of a mystery. But it does say we do have item info 06, and item can be used to do a divine trial. So maybe there's 3 different types of divine trials for each of the Egyptian gods. And I don't know, maybe we have to use these divine trials to possibly unlock Obelisk the Tormentor. If so, that would be a super cool way to unlock Obelisk the Tormentor, because let's be real here, guys. I think most of us has been waiting for, to get Obelisk the Tormentor for the longest time now. And if you think about it, I believe if you still start up Duel Links and you first get the game, you can still battle strings to get Slifer the Sky Dragon. Right now, we have the Yami Marik event going on right now, and I believe on 23rd of April, you guys that missed out on the previous Yami Marik event, you guys can unlock the Winged Dragon Royale. So maybe in the Duelist Chronicles Part 2, we'll finally be able to unlock Obelisk the Tormentor, and we can use these items right here of the Offerings to Divine to do these divine trials to unlock Obelisk the Tormentor. That might be a stretch though, but I'm really excited and looking forward to something like that. So yeah, let's get on to the next part about this. Basically, I just showed the screen just to talk about these Offerings to Divine, but I'm really excited about that. Next up though, we're going to be talking about some of the display areas. This is going to be the order of how we're going to be going through the event. And yeah, let's just get on to it. So it looks like display area 101 is going to be the Clock Tower Square. That's where your boy Yugi hangs out, I believe so. It's been a long time since I watched the anime, that's for sure. But that's where I believe Grandpa's card shop is. And then after that, we get to go to the Domino Park. Then we get to go to the Domino Aquarium. Next up, we can go to the Domino Pier. And then we also have a display area 105, which is the Rare Hunter's Treasure Room. Now, if you guys were not, here in the last Chronicles event, basically what the Rare Hunter's Treasure Room was like, it's a room that you only can get into if you roll. So yeah, if you guys, let me just step back a little bit. So yeah, the game board, for the people that don't know, this event's like a game board, and you roll dice and you just kind of move your character through the game board with that. And one of the boards, or one of the things you can land on, is the treasure room, and this enters you into a brand new board room where you get to unlock a bunch of coins by just rolling through the dice. So that's what the Rare Hunter's Treasure Room is. And we also have the first round qualifiers, second round qualifiers, semi-final, final, and then another treasure room right there. So those are all the display areas right there. A lot of different display areas. It's actually really cool. I'm really excited to just go through all these things, because dude, the Duelist Chronicles event is so awesome. I can't wait for that. So yeah, that's basically it, just showing off all of these things right here and all the different battles right here. We're going to talk about soon of what duelists we're going to be going against also. That's going to be coming up, so yeah, let's move on to that. So yeah, as you guys can see right here, these are going to be all the scenarios right here. So, right here, one of the first things we're going to be doing is versing Yami Bakura. Here, we could go take a look at this real quick. So I think we're going to be probably fighting Yami Bakura in the, what is it? And the Clock Tower Square real quick. And then also we're going to be versing Odeon possibly in Domino Park. It's been a long time since I watched the anime, so I don't remember the exact sequences, but I'm just going to assume that if you just line up the numbers, these are going to be the battles that we're going to be doing. Next up too, we're going to verse My Valentine possibly at the aquarium. We're going to be versing Ichizu at the Domino Pier. Over at Category 5, I think first round qualifiers might be going against a Joey. I'm not too sure. And we also get to go against Sedokaiba in the second round qualifiers, maybe. It's been a while. I don't remember the layout of each individual duel from the anime. It's been such a long time since I watched the anime. I didn't watch that until I was like, what, 11, 12? I don't know. It's been like around 4 years or so. So if you guys can correct me if I'm wrong with this layout, that's for sure. Probably should have done some research beforehand, but too late now. Semi-final and then final. I'm going to assume that's going to be versus Yami Marik twice now. And all that stuff right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the scenarios real quick. Next up, we're going to be talking about two things right here. So these are pretty interesting right here. So as you guys can see, we have Info God take on the Divine Trial. It looks like there's going to be 6 different rounds and beyond. That is really cool. And it looks like the Divine Trial, you get items from completing these. So whether or not we're going to get obelisks in here, I'm not too sure. But it looks like in general with these Divine Trials, we're going to be able to earn gems, coins, millennium coins, etc. Just little prizes in between that, which sounds really cool. I really hope that they can do something super cool with the Divine Trial. And maybe you have to go against a pre-built deck that's related with the God cards. You know, Winged Dragon, Ross Life for the Sky Dragon, and Obelisk and all that stuff. So that looks really promising. I'm really excited about that. And then, yeah. So that's pretty much it on that stuff now, I believe. Okay, so this is completely new right here. Yeah, okay, so we're going to be talking about this thing. So here's some more scenario title things right here. This is like the newest stuff that we got from the latest update. All the stuff I was talking about previously was in last week's patch update, and that got Datamine last week, and this stuff is what we got today, along with Yami Marik. Anyways, as you guys can see right here, we have the scenario titles. We have Pride of the Shadows, The Darkness Awakens, Game of Punishment, Light of Hope, The Dark Duel, The Secret Power of the Egyptian Gods, Friendship, Battle Royale, Light to the Future, giving the card an hour, Battle City isn't over. Really cool right there. So these are basically, I believe, the cutscenes of each individual you know, thing or whatever, because yeah, there's a bunch of cutscenes in here. Now I remember the previous Battle City or events, or just Duelist Chronicles in general, you can like land on the game board and get some sort of, what were they? It's like little like story pieces. If you land on those, you get to see some story pieces, and I'm wondering if the scenario title is that. Probably not though, because it does say scenario, so I think that's just whenever you encounter one of the duelists maybe. Because yeah, if we go down, let me try to find there real quick. Where is it? Yeah, it might be these. I think, yeah, Pride of the Shadows might be against Yami Bakura. And then we also have The Darkness Awakens from Odeon. Game of Punishment. I'm not sure if that's My Valentine or not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what those exactly are. I don't think, honestly, they're going to be these versus things right here. But then again, it does say scenario category. Not too sure, to be honest. But still, these are all the stuff right here. I guess you guys can go in the comment section down below and put your thoughts down here. But yeah, this is also another thing too, that our Battle City isn't over. That's probably going to be a conclusion to a hint of a future Duelist Chronicles event. I feel like Konami's going to keep doing these Duelist Chronicle events for a long time now, just to show all of the Duel Monsters anime in this sort of style. Can't wait till they do that with like GX though. I think we're long overdue on the GX Duelist Chronicles. I don't know about you guys. But then we also have some other things too. We have some info support. Obtain a support item that lets you move along the board freely. I'm going to assume that's the dice that you can potentially get. You can get guaranteed dice rolls throughout this event, as I stated earlier. We also have coins. Obtain a millennium coins. We know that. And there's also move, return, door, coin door. And then we also have Info God take on a Divine Trial. So that's all that stuff right there. Very cool right there. Now, another thing we're going to be talking about, this is completely different and unrelated to the Battle City event. This is actually just going to be some game mats that we're going to be getting. As you guys can see, we have a Dark Magician Girl, we have Morphin, Dragonic Knights, Destiny Rulers, but the two brand new ones that we have right here is that we have a Cyber Angel Dakini in game mat. I know some people are going to love that or hate that, but that's a smart move by Konami. I feel like they should do a Cyber Angel Dakini for sure because it's one of the most popular and long-standing decks in the game. The Cyber Angels was still super powerful in this past KC Cup, and they were like introduced like in September when Alexis dropped. So Cyber Angels have been around for a long time, so it makes sense that they finally released a game mat. But like Konami, I doubt you're watching this video, but where is that Dance Princess of the Ice Barrier playmat and sleeves? Konami, what are you doing? Gotta get those waifus. And we also have a game mat, Neospatian, Aqua, Dolphin. That's just a little random. I guess he's kind of a fan favorite. He had a pretty decent role in the GX anime. He was like one of the first monsters Jaden met, and that's where he started to meet all of his Neospatian buddies in Season 2. So, Neospatian, Aqua, Dolphin. I could see why it's a game mat, but then again, nah. I don't know, really. Well, that's going to be it for this part specifically. Now I'm going to switch over to talking about specific skills that characters are going to be having in the Battle City event. It's like Mai, Joey, and Isiju, can't pronounce her name correctly, but they all have specific skills that are going to be used in this Battle City event. So let's go switch over to that real quick. Okay, so let's get on to some of these skills right here. So like I said before, these skills are going to be the ones that we're going to be facing against during the Battle City event. Basically, when you go against Mai, Joey, Isiju, these are going to be the skills that you're going to be going against. So first of all, we have Field of the Amazoness, begin the duel with the field spell Shogun activated, and we also have Amazoness Village, begin the duel with the field spell Amazoness Village activated. So Fields of Amazoness, the first one's probably going to be the level 20 version of the skill, or it's going to be the level 20 when you're going against Mai at level 20. There you go. She's going to use the Fields of Amazoness, and then when you're going against her at level 40, she's going to have Amazoness Village. So that's going to be something to look out for. Very scary right there. Next up, though, we're going to be talking about your boy Joey. So far, it seems like Joey only has one skill, and this is probably going to be his level 41 possibly, but this is Legendary Warrior. It can be used when your life points are at 1,000 or below. Play Guilford the Lightning to your side of the field. This skill can only be used once per duel, so be sure to take out Joey real quick if this happens. Now, I feel like this, no, it wasn't his tag duel one. I think his tag duel one was that he was able to summon Jinzo or Legendary Fisherman if he fell below a certain amount of life points. Yeah, I think it's going to be his Battle City one. This might be his level 40 skill, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know, if you're going to get him, like, if you somehow, like, get him below 1,000 and he's not dead, you're probably playing a bad deck, possibly, I don't know. We have some pretty OTK heavy decks in this meta currently, so dealing with them in NPC should be pretty easy, but yeah, this is just one skill right there. And we also have some for Izichu, don't know how to pronounce her. Anyways, we have two skills right here. We have Blast Held by the Tribute, begin the duel with the trap card. Blast Held by the Tribute, set in your spell and trap card zone. This one is probably going to be level 21 simply because this is really easy to counteract against. Just don't play a deck with tributes, just use special summons only. So yeah, Blast Held by a Tribute, not going to be that big of a deal. But this one, though, is going to be the interesting one. Exchange of Spirit. Can be used at the beginning of your turn if your graveyard contains more than 10 cards. Both players must swap cards in their graveyard with the cards in their deck. Then both players must shuffle their decks. This skill can only be used once per duel. Now, I don't know if Konami's going to build the level 40 Izichu deck where she's going to really use this deck, like maybe like a 30-card deck with that Grasslick Screener. That would be funny to see an NPC use a deck like that. But I don't know, that skill sounds pretty deadly. If they bump up her deck, it's going to be really scary to go against. Just imagine that skill in ranked PvP. That would be busted. Just play a that grass looks greener deck with, I don't know, no, you can't do Me My Family, that's a skill, but still, just some that grass looks greener deck, and just put a bunch of just terrible cards in there, pop that Exchange of Spirit, and boom, bada bang, baby, there you go. Oh, that would be a troll. That would be such a troll one. And last but not least, we're going to be talking about some skills right here. So these two skills are going to be some Egyptian God card supports. On the left, we have cards of Sanctity. Can be used at the end of your turn. If you normal summon Slide for the Sky Dragon that turn, both players draw until they have 6 cards in their hands. So yeah, it's a pretty decent skill. It's not going to be super powerful because getting Slifer the Sky Dragon is difficult enough. And then also it does say that both players have to draw 6 cards in their hand. So that's going to be kind of difficult to pop off. But this is probably going to be the Yugi skill that we're going to be getting when the Battle City event drops, because Konami did confirm on their upcoming updates page that Yami Yugi is going to be getting a whole new skill. So yeah, that's going to be a really exciting right there. Super cool about that. So yeah, so in the Yami Marik event, we got a new skill for him for Winged Dragon Ra, and now we have cards Sanctity for Yami Yugi. Last but not least, though, this is probably going to be one of the skills we're going to be going against during the Battle City event, and this is Divine Evident. At the beginning of turn 5 and onwards, play Obelisk, Tormentor, Slifer Sky Dragon, and the Winged Dragon Ra on your side of the field. This skill can only be used once per duel. This is definitely going to probably be in the Battle City event, and if your opponent gets this off on you, that's going to be insane just to deal with. I feel like it's going to be super cool at the same time. I'm super excited about that. So yeah, Divine Evident right then and there, just going against that. Probably Yami Marik's skill, maybe? Maybe. But then again, he never had all 3 of the Egyptian gods. It's like a Yugi skill or whatever. I don't know, though. It sounds really cool and really fun. Maybe Divine Evidence for that god thing or whatever. Let me go find that real quick in here. Where was that thing? It was like the god challenges or whatever. Oh, there we go. God numbers. So maybe during the Divine Trials. Maybe during the Divine Trials we could go against some sort of deck with Divine Evident. That'd be super cool. I really would like that. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's Datamine video. I know that It's Brad Has HD did cover this, but I still wanted to give it onto my channel for everybody that, you know, either somehow isn't subscribed to Brad and just wants my opinion on this on these Duel Links Datamines. I don't know, but still, that's gonna be about it. Like I said though earlier, thanks to Brad for having all these things on deck. I wanted to use these ones from him instead of just searching on them by myself, because that's gonna take it's gonna take too long, and I want to get this out as soon as I can. So huge shout out to Brad and XOF and all the other people that help out with the Datamine stuff. Huge shout out to them. That's gonna do it from me. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Datamine stuff. Also, if you guys join my Discord, I do post Datamines early in there before I make a video on them, so check that out too. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.